Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. For today I want to talk about a very serious case that I heard about yesterday via the independent news source here in the UK. The link to the article that I got this information from will be linked in the description box down below. But the case that I'm talking about today is about a man who went to court over his former boss breaking wind on him. Yes, you heard me correct. He is trying to sue his boss for farting on him at work. I am sorry. When I first heard about it, right, it was on my recommended articles on the Google homepage. And I was just like, I am going to have to read into this. Like, this can't be real. This cannot have made it to the courts. And it has. And I was reading it and I was just baffled by just the whole thing. There's no words to describe this other than, is this actually real? This guy, his name is David Hinkst. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. David Hinkst actually wanted compensation from his former employer. And can you just guess how much this guy wanted in compensation for his co-worker farting on him at work? He wanted 1.8 million Australian dollars in damages. Damages of what? What is being damaged here? I'm confused. So, Mr. Hinkst accused his former supervisor of constantly farting in his small, windowless office, which left Mr. Hinkst feeling bullied. The court felt as though the situation was not malicious and his boss was not purposely trying to bully him. However, the court did say that even if it was malicious, it would not be bullying. And I'm really sorry if I'm coming across as a bit of a not nice person, I guess, from laughing at this guy who's been farted on at work, but this is my humour, okay? I'm sorry. But Mr. Hinkst was actually caught saying, quote, he would fart behind me and walk away. He would do this 5 or 6 times a day, end quote. I'm sorry. He then continued with, and I quote, he would thrust his bum at me whilst he was at work. End quote. Right. Mr. Hinkst even explained how he would spray his farting boss with deodorant and name him Mr. Stinky. Judges also ruled that the construction engineering company that they worked for were not negligent. Well, of course they're not negligent. They can't help people farting all over. Oh my God. Another thing Mr. Hinkst actually also claimed was that when he was fired from his job as an engineer back in 2009, it was down to bullying or some kind of unfair treatment, whereas the company themselves said that he lost the job because of a downturn in the industry. It is said that he will appeal the court's decision in Australia's High Court. So this guy has took his co-worker to court, probably embarrassed him in the process, talking about his bum, right? And then he didn't get what he wanted. He didn't get the compensation or anything. So now he's actually trying to appeal it in the High Court in Australia. I actually find this case hilarious. And again, I'm sorry if that means that I'm a bad person or I'm coming off as a bad person. But to me, this is actually hilarious. I understand to a lot of people, farting or like breaking wind or whatever you want to call it is rude, and of course it smells, but honestly, to me, this whole case is absolutely the funniest thing I have read in a long time on the news. At the end of the day, we all fart, okay? We all fart, whether we want to admit it or not. It's a bodily function. Do I think it was worth taking to court? No. It was a waste of time, and I think if he is going to try to appeal it, it's going to be more of a waste of time and probably money as well. Do I think this would have probably been very embarrassing for the boss involved, yes, and even the company themselves to an extent as well. Yeah, I'm completely with the court on this one. I have no idea what the guy's thinking, taking his co-worker to court because he's been farting on him for God knows how long in a small windowless office over in Australia. I mean, oh my God, you've got to feel for the guy to some extent because, I mean, for him to go this far over a fart or a few farts or whatever, they must have stunk. That's all I can say. So yeah, I wanted to talk about this for today's video just to ease some of the seriousness here on the channel. I know I've spoken a lot lately on just very, very serious issues, and I wanted to lighten the mood a little bit, and I think this was the perfect way to do that because I definitely have cheered up big time. Is this a joke? This must be a joke. But anyways, thank you so much for listening. If you like this little video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up. If you're new here, click on that subscribe button, and I hope to see you in my next video.